This is a Blend Extra. Walk into any kindergarten class and it won't take long to figure out which kids are the leaders and which ones are the followers. The truth is that anyone can be a leader. The trick is developing certain skills early in life. Jeff Wenzler is the founder and executive director of Pivotal Directions, a not-for-profit leadership and character development organization that actually uses service as a vehicle to develop young servant leaders. Great to have you here.
Thanks for asking.
Thank you so much. Are there certain things that you see in young people, especially maybe like that tween and teenage stage, where you can identify it as a trait that you think that kid's going to be a leader, or that kid is a leader?
I think sometimes it's good to start with who needs to form some leadership. And that is the person who is complacent and is just kind of going along the path of life, kind of just waiting their turn to have a moment to lead. So I think we have to start early. But I do believe that charismatic qualities, you know, just self-confidence, some people just have it. Now that's an innate leadership quality. A
born leader.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But parents, coaches, mentors, those people, community leaders, those are ones that can actually help develop a young person if you're exposed to them.
So what kinds of things can you foster in kids to help them become leaders?
Experience, I think, is one of the first things. It develops experience, just life experience, right? Street smarts, grit. I think that just because you have A's, that means you can take a test and you can remember things, right?
Right.
It means you can balance things, so I get in that type of intelligence is very important. But just because you know how to play on a soccer team or the violin or just a lot of video games and you're good at all those hours of playing video games and you have a great iPod, you know, list, I don't think that that necessarily is giving you grit, is giving you this life experience so that you can kind of fail and you can kind of adapt to what life down the road is going to throw you away.
Cope. That's one of the things you do at Pivotal Directions, is give kids experiences. Some of them are international, some of them are local, where kids can kind of learn street smarts by helping truly serving others.
Absolutely.
Right?
And almost like an internship that, you know, you can fail. You can fail around caring, loving people that are watching your back. People that, you know, are trained leaders, trained adults that are going to keep you safe, but that say, hey, practice this, try this. And by virtue of trying things, these young people realize, hey, I have a skill that I didn't even know. I have a talent that I can offer. And the more experiences in finding those talents, the more you're going to be, these kids are going to be armed with lifelong traits of leadership.
Is it okay to be a follower? I mean, it might sound like a weird question talking about leadership skills, but is being a follower okay?
First of all, every leader was a follower at one point in time. And even a follower is leading themselves. I always say one of the most important things for a leader is to lead yourself. You have to be able to make good decisions and be accountable for your own actions before you can be a role model to other people, to say, hey, come with me. So I think a follower can still make bad choices. They can get complacent and just let people just kind of pull them into things, just as a strong leader can go down the negative path, to bully, to throw the drinking party underage, that type of thing. So I think that there are pros and cons, and I also, not to get myself off the hook here, but followers and leaders are in each one of us.
I think that's an awesome point, and people can find out more about Pivotal Directions and the work you do by going to pivotaldirections.org.